High atop Mount Olympus, amidst the grand assembly of deities where power and immortality reign supreme, Apollo stands out as a beacon of light, truth, and artistic brilliance. He is not merely a god among gods, but a representation of the highest ideals to which humanity can aspire. His presence illuminates the world, both literally and figuratively, guiding mortals towards enlightenment and understanding. He is the god of music, the master of melody and rhythm, whose lyre can soothe the savage beast or inspire the most profound artistic creations. Prophecy, able to see beyond the veil of the present and offer glimpses into the future, guiding mortals through the labyrinth of fate. Healing, possessing the power to mend the body and the spirit, offering solace and restoration to those afflicted by illness and despair. And the sun, the radiant orb that brings life and warmth to the world, dispelling darkness and nurturing growth. Apollo's association with the sun underscores his role as a bringer of clarity and illumination, embodying the Greek ideal of youthful beauty and intellect. He represents the perfect balance of physical prowess and mental acuity, a symbol of human potential at its finest. Born to Zeus, the king of the gods, and Leto, a Titan goddess and twin to Artemis, the goddess of the hunt, Apollo's arrival on the sacred island of Delos, a sanctuary for his mother during her persecution by Hera, was marked by drama and divine significance. The island, once barren and desolate, blossomed with life and prosperity upon his birth, a testament to his inherent power and influence. From the moment of his birth, Apollo's domains were clear. His destiny was intertwined with the fate of mortals and the pursuit of excellence. He was destined to inspire artists, to ignite the creative spark within them and guide their hands in the creation of timeless masterpieces. Guide humanity through prophecy, offering glimpses into the future and helping them navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and foresight. And bring order to chaos, establishing harmony and balance in a world often plagued by discord and uncertainty. His presence was felt in every aspect of ancient life. From the grandest temples to the most humble homes, Apollo's influence permeated every facet of society. From the wisdom of the oracle at Delphi, where his pronouncements shaped the course of history, to the warmth of the sun, which nourished the land and sustained all living things. Apollo's story is the story of civilization's pursuit of those ideals, a testament to the enduring power of human aspiration, knowledge, beauty, and truth. He embodies the very essence of these virtues, inspiring generations to strive for enlightenment and understanding. His temples were centers of learning, where scholars and philosophers gathered to explore the mysteries of the universe and to debate the fundamental questions of existence. And his festivals celebrated the highest achievements of art and community, bringing people together in a spirit of joy and shared purpose. To understand Apollo is to understand the core values of ancient Greece, the principles that shaped their civilization and continue to resonate with us today. Clarity, harmony, and the relentless quest for enlightenment. These are the ideals that Apollo embodies, and they are the ideals that continue to inspire us to strive for a better world. Apollo remains the golden god, a symbol of hope and inspiration for all who seek knowledge, beauty, and truth. A symbol of inspiration whose light endures through the ages, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the timeless appeal of classical ideals. Apollo's roles were as varied as they were vital. As the oracular god of Delphi, he offered cryptic prophecies that shaped history. He was both healer and bringer of plague, a duality that made him both feared and revered. Patron of music and leader of the muses, Apollo elevated the arts to sacred heights. He guided cities, protected the young, and watched over flocks, his influence woven into every facet of Greek life. Whether inspiring poets or averting disaster, Apollo was the force behind order, health, and enlightenment. His divine reach made him a true shepherd of civilization. Apollo, one of the most revered and multifaceted gods in the Greek pantheon, was often depicted as the embodiment of eternal youth. His image resonated with the ideals of beauty, athleticism, and intellectual prowess that the Greeks so admired. Tall, athletic and radiant, Apollo's physical appearance reflected his divine nature. He was the epitome of masculine grace and strength, a figure sculpted to perfection in the eyes of the ancient Greeks. His very presence exuded an aura of vitality and power. He was the embodiment of Greek ideals, representing not only physical perfection but also intellectual and artistic achievement. Temples dedicated to him stood as testaments to his influence on Greek society and culture. His golden or silver bow was not merely a weapon, it symbolized his power over life and death, his ability to inflict plague and disease, but also to ward off evil and bring healing. It was a constant reminder of his dual nature, capable of both destruction and protection. While his lyre represented in stark contrast harmony and artistic mastery. It was through the lyre that Apollo channeled his creative energy, inspiring poets, musicians, and artists alike. The music he created was said to soothe the soul and bring order to chaos. The laurel wreath, born from his tragic pursuit of Daphne, became a universal symbol of victory and honor, awarded to champions in athletic contests, artistic competitions, and military triumphs. It served as a lasting reminder of Apollo's unrequited love and the transformative power of nature. The sacrificial tripod at Delphi, the seat of the oracle, marked his dominion over prophecy, making him the conduit through which mortals could glimpse the future and seek divine guidance. Delphi became a center of pilgrimage, where people from all walks of life came to consult the oracle and receive Apollo's wisdom. Each symbol, bow, lyre, laurel, tripod, spoke volumes about his character, told a story of Apollo's complex nature, a deity of immense power and profound influence. Both avenger and muse, capable of both wrath and inspiration, destroyer and creator, a force of both destruction and renewal. He embodied the duality inherent in the human condition. Artists immortalized him in countless sculptures, paintings, and poems as the perfect blend of beauty and virtue, capturing his essence for generations to come. Through these symbols, Apollo's identity was not just known, but deeply understood, was instantly recognizable across the ancient world, from the bustling cities to the remote countryside. He was the living ideal of order, a beacon of reason and inspiration, shaping the cultural landscape of ancient Greece and leaving an indelible mark on Western civilization. Apollo's sacred animals and plants reflected his many facets. Swans, symbols of music and light, drew his chariot. Ravens, once white, became black as omens of truth. Wolves and snakes linked him to protection, prophecy, and healing, especially at Delphi, where he slew the serpent Python. The laurel tree, born from Daphne's transformation, became his sacred emblem and the prize at his games. The palm tree marked his birthplace, while the cypress symbolized mourning for lost love. These living symbols were woven into his myths, sanctuaries, and rituals. They embodied his powers and the stories that defined him. In every grove and sanctuary, Apollo's presence was felt through the natural world. Apollo's many titles revealed the breadth of his power. As Phoebus, he was the radiant god of light. As Delius and Pythias, he was tied to Delos and Delphi. Apollo Delphinius protected sailors, while Smintheus linked him to both plague and prosperity. As Theseus and Iatras, he was the healer, as Musagetes, the leader of the Muses. Loxias captured his cryptic prophecies, and Argyrotoxus celebrated his skill as an archer. Each epithet invoked a different aspect of Apollo, allowing worshippers to call upon the god they needed most. His titles made him accessible, personal, and ever-present in the lives of the ancient Greeks. Apollo's mythic journey began, a saga filled with divine intervention, heroic deeds, and profound influence. It all started with his dramatic birth on the island of Delos, a sanctuary provided to his mother Leto. This was no ordinary birth, as it occurred while Leto was relentlessly pursued by the vengeful Hera, queen of the gods, fueled by jealousy. Emerging into the world, Apollo was instantly powerful, a testament to his divine parentage and destiny. Almost immediately he claimed the lyre, symbolizing his mastery over music and the arts. He also took up the bow, representing his skill in archery and his capacity for both healing and inflicting harm. And perhaps most significantly, he claimed prophecy as one of his domains, granting him the ability to foresee the future and guide mortals. His first act, a defining moment in his early mythology, was slaying the fearsome serpent Python at Delphi, a monstrous creature that terrorized the land. This victory led to establishing his most sacred oracle at Delphi, a place of profound wisdom and prophecy, and the Pythian Games, a celebration of athletic and artistic excellence. Beyond his own accomplishments, Apollo fiercely defended his family, showing unwavering loyalty and protection. He was quick to strike down threats like the giant Tityus, who dared to assault his mother Leto. He also played a crucial role, fighting alongside the other Olympian gods in the Gigantomachy, the epic battle against the giants who sought to overthrow their rule. Later in the legendary Trojan War, he sided with the Trojans, driven by his own complex motivations and alliances. He unleashed plague upon the Achaean army, a devastating display of his divine power. And he guided Paris's arrow, ensuring it found its mark, and fatally wounded the seemingly invincible Achilles. Through these actions, Apollo significantly shaped the fate of both gods and mortals alike, leaving an indelible mark on the course of history. However, Apollo's heroism was not solely defined by his prowess in battle and divine interventions, but also in the creation of order, establishing principles that governed society. He championed justice, ensuring fairness and equity prevailed in human affairs, and he fostered culture, promoting the arts, music, and intellectual pursuits that enriched human life. Every myth, every story reinforced his multifaceted role, solidifying his image. He was a powerful, sometimes fearsome force for civilization, shaping the very foundations of ancient Greek society. Through moments of triumph and periods of profound tragedy, his influence remained constant. Apollo's legend grew ever brighter, illuminating the ancient world and continuing to captivate imaginations to this day. Apollo's love life was marked by passion and heartbreak. His pursuit of Daphne ended with her transformation into a laurel tree. His love for Coronis led to the birth of Asclepius, god of medicine. Tragedy struck with Hyacinthus and Cyparissus, both transformed into flowers or trees as symbols of mourning. Despite sorrow, Apollo fathered legendary children: Asclepius the healer, Orpheus the musician, Ion the founder, and Aristaeus the teacher. Through his offspring, Apollo's gifts of healing, music, and civilization spread across the world. His legacy lived on in the arts, sciences, and the very fabric of Greek culture. Love and loss shaped Apollo's story as much as his divine power. Apollo's worship united the Greek world. His sanctuaries at Delphi, Delos, and beyond drew pilgrims seeking prophecy and healing. Festivals like the Thargelia, Pyanepsia, and Boedromia honored him with music, contests, and feasts. The Pythian Games at Delphi celebrated both athletic and artistic excellence, awarding laurel wreaths to victors. In Sparta, the Hyacinthia and Carnea marked mourning and military preparation. Even in Rome, Apollo was revered, adopted by Augustus as his patron. Through grand festivals and daily rituals, Apollo's presence shaped community, culture, and identity. His worship was a celebration of light, order, and the highest human achievements. Apollo's influence endures far beyond ancient Greece. Renaissance artists revived his image as the ideal of beauty and reason. Composers and writers drew on his myth for inspiration. Nietzsche contrasted the Apollonian spirit of order with Dionysian chaos, cementing Apollo's place in philosophy. NASA's Apollo missions invoked his name for humanity's leap to the moon, a modern quest for light and knowledge. Apollo remains a symbol of clarity, harmony, and the pursuit of excellence. His domains, music, poetry, medicine, and truth, are the pillars of civilization. In art, science, and the human spirit, Apollo's light still guides us. The golden god's legacy is the enduring quest for enlightenment and beauty.